Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Knowledge 2028. In this video, we will talk about the Cold War. Imagine a world where two superpowers are locked in a silent standoff. No army marching towards the border, no official declaration of war, just the tension, spies, propaganda, and the enough nuclear weapons to wipe out the humanity. This was the Cold War. From 1947 to 1991, the USA and the Soviet Union fought the most intense known war in history. So, what was the Cold War really about? Let's break it down. First, the name Cold War because there was no direct fighting between the two main players, the United States and the Soviet Union. Instead of bullets and bomb, this war was fought with ideology, politics, propaganda, and fear. Capitalism versus communism, democracy versus dictatorship, East versus West. After World War II ended in 1945, Nazi Germany defeated, but new rivalry began. The world split into two powerful camps. The US and its Western allies wanted a world of free market and democracy. The Soviet Union wanted a communist world order where state controlled everything. Both sides were scared the other would take over the world, and tensions only grow from there. On one side, you had the United Nations leading the NATO, a military alliance of Western countries. On the other side, the Soviet-led Warsaw Pact, a group of communist states. It wasn't just about territory, it was about the winning hearts, minds, and global influence. In 1948, the USSR blocked the import to West Berlin, and the US answered it with the Berlin airlift, and this incident, also known as the Berlin Blockade. In 1950 to 1953, the North and South Korea fought, backed by their superpower sponsor, and this war, also known as the Korean War. And in 1962, the world came to the closest it's ever been to the nuclear war, the Cuban Missile Crisis. In this crisis, the USA and USSR was about to start the World War III. Vietnam War, space race, the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, the list goes on. For ordinary people, the Cold War was meant to living in a constant uncertainty. Schools held duck and cover drills in case of nuclear attacks. The CIA and KGB played a cat and mouse games with spies. Movies, music, and TVs were often laced with propaganda. It was a time of fear but also an innovation. By the 1980s, the Soviet economy was struggling. A new Soviet leader, Mikhail Gorbachev, introduced a reform called glasnost, meaning openness, and perestroika, meaning restructuring. These changes accidentally sped up the fall of the communism. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. Just like that, the Cold War was over. Cold War shaped the modern world. It gave us a space exploration, nuclear deterrence, global military alliance, and even political rivalries that still echoes today. Understanding the Cold War is like holding the key to understanding why the world looks the way it does. So, that was the Cold War, a war of idea, power, and politics that never turned hot but nearly boiled over. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history explained in a plain English. Until next time, stay curious.